Hello, hello. How is everybody? Oh boy. Carol? Hi, Carol. Look at Laura and all her pink life. What? What? Hello, Chrissy. Diamond Art Crafter, what's up, Shug? Mr. Sterling, yes. Mr. Sterling on the intro. Hey, Courtney, good to see you, Shug. I haven't seen you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, just a forewarning. We are having really bad weather here, and apparently the thunderstorms are worse than what I thought they were going to be, and it's very loud and shaking the house. So, if I lose power, y'all know I won't be back. So, hopefully, that's not the case. So, Artemis, what's up, Shug? Hey, Matt. How's everybody doing? Did everybody have a good 4th of July for those of you that celebrate? I did absolutely nothing. I diamond painted. Y'all, I have 2 whips going. I alternate between the 2. So that's what I've been doing. And I made wax last night. I've been having to make wax at night at like 10 o'clock at night because of how hot it's been here, like 100 degrees. I can't make wax when it's that hot, y'all. Jeremy, what's up, Shug? Yeah, so I made the drop wax. Are you ready? Jeremy, you ready? I made the drop wax. There it is. Smells like Mountain Dew. Smells like Mountain Dew. Oh my gosh, it smells so good, y'all. It literally smells like you opening Mountain Dew, I swear to God. I swear to God. That's what you did? You diamond painted too? Good. Good for you. I'll just be lingering, gonna be watching World Cup match and also trying to follow with Randall Spangler. No problem. I get it. I get it. No problem at all. I forgot the World Cup thing was going on too, and the Randall Spangler event. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, so that will be Friday. The drop is Friday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. It'll be the Mountain Dew. And then all of these subscriptions are going to go out on Monday. I'm freaking out a little bit because for those of you that don't know, anybody that has a small shop knows, but so USPS has increased their pricing effective on the 12th. 12th, I think, or the 14th. I can't remember. I think it's the 12th. Anyway, so the pricing is going to go up, and everything I've researched said it could be anywhere from, $1 to $4 per package, which is just insane, insane. So I'm going to pre-order all of the labels on Friday. So for a Monday shipping. So hopefully I can counteract the orders that are already, in my queue. But going forward, I don't know what it's going to be, unfortunately. Fingers crossed, y'all. Fingers crossed. It's crazy. And Shopify has, they have a contract with all of the carriers. So I just can't get a straight answer yet until we see the increase. So just forewarning all of you. Yeah. Well, everything's going up. Everything's going up. So diamond painting here as well, too hot for anything else. I hear you. I hear you. It's been ridiculous here, as I'm sure it has been a lot of places. So for those of you that are going through the heat, I hope you are staying cool. We have a very rare sighting today. That's Skylar. Skylar doesn't normally come in here, but she is here tonight. So yes. Okay. I didn't lose y'all, did I? I hope I didn't lose you. Anyway, my chat froze, so I just want to make sure everything's good. Yes, so I just diamond painted and didn't do anything. My husband made fabulous steaks on July 4th and potatoes. It was awesome. And then Sunday night we had ribs. We had like barbecue spare ribs. And leftover potatoes. It was great. It was great. She wanted to hang out with all the cool kids. Yeah. Yeah. I have this is a back scratcher and it extends out, Oh, sorry. Extends out. Sterling is scared to death of this thing. So whenever he acts up, all I have to do is just extend it and he just runs away. You diamond painted all weekend. Did you get your canvas finished, Jeremy? Here, I'll show you what I'm working on. So I'm working on a press in place. We're going to look at press in place together here in a minute. So this is Secure Girl. And I got this top part up here done. But it's a fairly large canvas. Fairly large. Katie showed this one on her channel. She got it in squares. I got mine in round. I don't think this one, I'm pretty sure this one is not hand rendered. But I mean, these colors are, I don't even think that, these colors are just fabulous. Fabulous. So yes. Oh, thanks. You got 4 more sections done. All right, so that's that one. Oh, sorry. The other one's attached to my light board. Oh, so this is the tornado that I'm working on with Carol. And I've gotten all the yellow done. Yeah. It's hard. I'm holding the light board. So this one's going along pretty quick. It's got a fair bit of color blocking in it. I think I've gotten all of this up here and down to working on this section. So yeah. All right. Too many kits. Too much stuff in my office. That's what I'm working on. Just 2 canvases. But anyway, I'm pretty impressed with press in place. And I did go ahead and order 2 more canvases. So I want to just show those to you guys. Yes. But I really don't have a whole lot to talk about. I'm not working on any events in July. I just needed like a month of just working on what I want to work on. And then we've got Claws and Paws coming up in August. So I really got to get on the ball with that and get all the sponsors put together. I've got to do a sponsor video, which I'm going to do. Probably do that next week. Thanks. Yeah. Carol's probably got more done than I have, but she's a lot faster at diamond painting because she and I are working on it together. She's a lot faster at diamond painting than I am. Yes, there's a Claws and Paws Facebook group. We have a lot of people in there, y'all. We have I think we're almost up to 585 people. So yeah, that's a lot of people. Hey, Barbara, how you doing, show? I think the first round of storms has passed. We're getting another round at 9 o'clock. Pretty bad. It's red and purple on the weather app. I am going to work on Miss Bluff. I'm going to be working on Kitten Boudoir. It's from Diamond Design Co. And this is going to work for Claws and Paws as well as Minky is doing an event. I can't remember what the name of it is. It's like fan art related, but she said anything with a black cat in it counts. So that's going to count towards her event as well. So, hey, Teresa, how are you, Shug? Yeah. So, and this is a 57 by 74. So it's going to be long, yeah. So that's what I'm going to work on for Claws and Paws. Yes, Fan Art Fest. Yes. Yes. I had some other ones that I could work on and I talked to her about it, but because I'm hosting Claws and Paws and that's a pretty big event, I don't really have time to work on something separate for another event in August as much as I want to. I know there's Oz and Og. I know there's some other ones going on in August. I can't. It's too much. It's too much. So yeah, there's Minky's channel. Make sure you follow Minky. She is awesome. She has been knocking it out of the park lately with videos. She did like showed her stash. She's doing the 26 for 26. She did a video on that. I think she just recently did a haul of showing the kits she bought in June. So yeah, you got your custom. Oh my gosh, how does it look, Jeremy? I'm sure you'll show it on your live, right? I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited. So excited. I'm glad you got it in time. Did you get it from Dreamer Designs? I can't remember where you got it from. Can't remember where you got it from. But yeah, so Diamond Design Co. is sponsoring Claws and Paws. So I wanted to work on a Diamond Design Co. canvas. Yes, we have so many awesome sponsors for the event. It's amazing. So many awesome sponsors. So I need to do that sponsor video, which I will put out sometime in July. I'm not going to give a specific date. I did do an unboxing today. Well, I did it a couple days ago, but it was released today. The Unicorn Pegasus by Miss Fluff from Diamond Design Co. Love it. So adorable. You got it from Rose and Ritzy Creations. Okay. I don't know if I've heard of that. Was that Rose Profit? That's cool. Do the minis count for Claws and Paws? Yes. So like the minis will count even if you just do one mini, that counts for the weekly prizes. But for the grand prize, you would need to do whatever equals a 30 by 30 centimeter. So probably 2 of those, because I think they're what, 20 by 20? Yes, thanks. There's Diamond Design Co. Hello, Natalie. How are you? How are you? Natalie, we need to narrow down a date. I know it's sometime in July, like the 22nd. We need to narrow that down. It was Rose Profit. The name changed. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. You're doing Dreaming with Wolves by Yumi. Oh, for Fan Art Fest and Biscuit by Eau Claire Studio for Oz and Og. So either would work. Absolutely. Either would work. I'm a big fan of combining events on a canvas. I'm a big fan of it. So there it is. RoseRitzyCreations.com. I'm going to have to check them out. Just pick one. Okay. I'll just pick one. Well, I didn't know what your schedule was like for the retreat. So Natalie's coming here to Richmond for a retreat. And I just didn't know which day was going to work for you with the retreat going on. So I don't know if they have a schedule for you or what. I can meet you anytime, I think. I'll check my calendar, but I don't think I have any appointments on those 2 days. So, but I'm excited. I'm going to meet Natalie for coffee at the Starbucks right across from her hotel. That'll be awesome. And it's not far away from me at all. So, yay. Who knows? Maybe I'll just go in there and crash the retreat and be like, hey, Sha. Minnie and Mickey Mouse work for Claws and Paws. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know if it works for the fan art. That's a Minky call. I would think it would. Because, I mean, obviously, Minnie and Mickey Mouse are fan art. JTMJ10 save some money at Oh, he has an affiliate code. So if y'all shop at Rose and Ritzy Creations, use Jeremy's code. Look, I'm going to write that down. JTMJ10. Okay, got it. Awesome. Thanks, Jeremy. Thank you. Oh, now the rain's coming in again. We've got flood warnings. We've got all kinds of stuff going on here. It was perfectly fine all day, and now it's like just crazy weather. So we need the rain though, really bad. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. Making wax at night, diamond painting during the day. I've been reading or listening to audiobooks. I finished, any of y'all into murder mystery? I finished The Divorce by Frida McFadden. I love Frida McFadden. She is a fabulous author. And that was her newest book. I got it on Audible with one of my credits. I finished it in like a day. It was just, couldn't put it down. It was fantastic. So if you like, murder mystery, whodunit kind of books, highly recommend that one. Thursday we are going to the coffee house with kitties. Are you really? Where is that? Is that the one that's downtown? Because I don't drive downtown, so I don't like going downtown. I don't I don't know if there's a coffee house out here in the West End with kitties. You'll have to let me know the name of it. You can email me. Let me know. Who knows? I might meet y'all there. I don't know. Anyway, and then the book I'm reading now, actually, I got this recommendation. I heard Katie, Diamonds and Washi, I heard her talk about this book. So I started reading Mistborn, which is by Brandon Sanderson. It's a fantasy book and it's 25 hours long, this audiobook. But it is so good. It is so awesome. I started it yesterday and I have 10 hours left, if that tells you anything. I could Uber. Yeah, Uber scares me. Uber scares me. And the perfect bean. Okay, hold on. I need to know where this is. I haven't heard of I've heard of it, I think. If it's the one I think it is, it's downtown. One moment. He's the perfect bean. Okay. I think it's the one downtown. Where is it? Let's see here. Where are you at? Where are you at? Let me see. Yeah, that's down that's down there. That's down there. Yeah, that's right near Shindig's, which is an awesome dessert place, by the way. I know. I would love to go too, but I have a great fear of going to downtown Richmond. Um, it's just there are so many people. The parking is a nightmare. It can get a little sketch and shady. Um, but you're going at 10 a.m. I'm not even up at 10 a.m., girl. But I'm sure you're gonna have a great time there. Yeah, this just opened recently. Just opened recently. It's next to a noodle bar. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time. Um, yeah, but I'm not gonna meet you there. I'm still gonna meet you at the Starbucks across from your hotel. Um, is that the book that started with 5 guys on a hill with swords? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. This is all about a young girl who basically is a thief that lives, like, in the slums and finds out she has powers, and she meets up with other people who has powers and all this stuff. Um, Richmond, Virginia shows up with a lot of mysterious. Yeah, Richmond used to be, no kidding, it used to be, like, one of the top murder capitals of the world. Of the United States, I'm sorry, the United States. It's crazy. I don't like going down there. I don't like going down there. It's like going into a completely different world to me. Like, I'm used to my rural, you know, country living out here, and going down there with that many people, and nope, just not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I did it when I was younger. I did it in my 20s all the time. I go down there drinking and carrying on with all my friends. No, not anymore. Not doing it. But no, you guys will have a good time. I hope you're all gonna ride together or take a bus or something. Um, all my heroines chasing them train in Quantico. Yes. Yes. Quantico, Virginia. Yeah, that's where FBI headquarters is. Yep. So, but it looks really cool. The pictures look really awesome. So usually when you have a cat cafe, you've got the actual cafe, and then they've got a sectioned off area, like a glassed in area where you can see the cats while you're drinking your coffee. And you can probably go in there and pet the cats, I would assume. And I'm sure they're all up for adoption. They're probably through the Richmond SPCA or through another rescue organization. So yeah, yeah, it is. It's the Richmond SPCA. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, you can sip coffee and mingle with all of the adoptable cats. That's what it says. Nice. Nice, nice. Very cool. You'll have a good time. Several cars? Okay. Well, all I can say is if you have the opportunity, I'm telling you from experience, if you can park in a parking garage, pay for it. Do it. Just pay the extra money, park in a lot, park in a garage. It's worth it because the parking there, because it's usually one-way streets and you have to parallel park and people are just complete assholes and they will sideswipe your car. I mean, lots of break-ins down there. So I highly recommend using a parking lot. You have to pay like a couple bucks, whatever. It's worth it. It's totally worth it. So um, I'm sure whoever is managing this event knows because they live in Virginia. They know how downtown Richmond is, I hope. I hope. But if you have questions, let me know. Yes. So yeah, I wish they'd have one out here near where I live. Maybe I need to open one. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Open a cat cafe. Just go grab a bunch of cats off the street and just put them in this room. So you come adopt a cat and get some coffee. Oh my gosh. I started reading it but got distracted with another book. Yeah, I don't think it starts with 5 guys on a hill with swords. It might. I don't remember. But this author, Mistborn, Brandon Sanderson, he's got a lot of books. So I didn't know which one to start with, and I looked it up and it said this is the best one to start all of his books. So yeah, Parallel Park, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare, especially down there because the streets are really narrow and people don't have depth perception. So they will literally be touching your license plate when they park. I can't even imagine how Sterling would handle you coming home from work smelling of strange kitties. Yeah, you should see him when I come home from my dad's house. Not happy. Not happy. Hi, Rosemary. How are you? So good to see you. How's New Jersey? Are you getting bad weather? Are you getting storms like we are here in Virginia? We're getting some crazy, like thunder shaking the house and lots of lightning. Lots of lightning. It doesn't. It's another Brandon Sanderson book. He has 5,000. I know, right? I didn't know which one to start with. And, I couldn't remember what Katie had said, but I was like, okay, I'm just going to pick this one because that's what the internet told me to start with. So you are? Okay. Okay. I hope you're staying safe. The thunder is so loud here and the lightning. Yeah. And the flooding. Yeah. We're under a flood warning. Yeah. Thank goodness my house is up on a hill and I don't have to drive anywhere, but my husband has to go to work tomorrow. So I'm a little nervous about how the roads are going to be, but he has a truck. So hopefully he'll be all right driving to work. Yeah. And then Sean, my best friend Sean, um, he lost his air conditioning yesterday, Saturday night. He lost his air conditioning and it's been 100 degrees here and they still haven't fixed it. He lives in an apartment. Still haven't fixed it. Yeah. So I told him, I was like, bring you and your cat over here if you need to. So yes, watching the roads, staying in. Yeah. I'm so glad, y'all. I'm so glad I'm retired. So glad. Yeah. So glad I don't do the rat race anymore. I'm very fortunate in that aspect. I like being at home in my own little world with my kitties and my diamond paintings, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So what all's going on? I really don't know what to talk about because I really haven't had a whole lot going on. It's been kind of a lazy week with the weather being so bad. Like couldn't really go outside and do much. I didn't want to drive anywhere because of how hot it was. Um, I did have lunch with my dad and my sister uh, for my dad's birthday. That was fun. Um, you're retired from December. Me too. I'm a cat mom. Oh, yay. Awesome. Yes, I have 3 cats, 2 Siamese and a Tonkinese. It's too hot to do anything here in Virginia. I know, right, Natalie? It's crazy. It's crazy. What are you working on? I am working on, I just showed it earlier. I'm working on Secure Girl. In fact, I'm going to show you the site. Has anybody purchased from Preston Place? I bought 2 more kits from Preston Place, by the way. Here, I'll show it to you again. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. I think pretty big. So I got this one from Preston Place. I'm not going to lift the other one. It's the what is it called, Carol? Something tornado. Rainbow Tornado by Color Out of Place. I'm working on that too. And then I've got like, 20 more whips on my dining room table. So yeah. But Preston Place, I'm pretty impressed with them. Don't ask me. I'm very much put what? The loop. Do you have any vacation plans? Any staycation? Well, we're thinking about going to my dad's Chesapeake Bay cottage for like 2 or 3 days in September. We need to do a trial run leaving the cats for a few days before we go to St. Thomas. That's going to be in February, hopefully, if my doctor clears me to fly. So we're going to have, she's a friend of the family and she's been watching all our animals, my family's animals. She's going to come here sometime in September. I need to get with her actually for a few days, and Adam and I are going to go down there and chill out and see how the cats do without me. So, yes, we're hoping to go to Gwen's Island in September. He does still have that place. Yes, he's keeping the Gwen's Island. For those of you that are new here, hey show. My dad is fairly well off and has a lot of money. He bought a house in St. Thomas. They're selling their huge house here in Richmond, probably in the spring or something. He also has a house at Gwen's Island, which is on the Chesapeake Bay. So yeah, he still has that house, and we've talked about buying it. If he decides to sell it, then that he's going to come to Adam and I first, because Adam can work remotely if he wants to, and of course I don't work, so we can live pretty much wherever. I mean, he does still have to go to the office like probably once a week or so. So we don't want it to be too far out of, Virginia. But Gwen's Island's like an hour and 45 minutes away from work. And he can always come in, whatever day he's going to work. He can come into Richmond and then he can stay with my mom that night and then, drive back down to Gwen's Island. So we've talked about it. Yeah, I would live there in a heartbeat. My only concern living at Gwen's Island would be that it's if there was a medical situation, you're kind of in the middle of nowhere. It would take a while to get 911 out to you and fire and all that. And then if you had a serious problem, you'd have to be transported to Richmond or to Williamsburg, Norfolk, Virginia Beach, that kind of thing. So you realize you'd have to move all your DPs. Yeah, I know. If mom is happy, they will feel that. It's okay as long as the sitter enjoys them. She does. The sitter, she loves cats. She's not a dog person. She loves cats. So like when she came over to meet them and stuff, they all came out and sniffed her, which is very unusual. Usually they hide when new people come out, and they came out and sniffed her, and they stayed in the same room, kind of standoffish, but they stayed in the same room with her, so that's good. But that's also a kick in the pants for doctor stuff. Yeah, so that's my only concern, is all of the medical stuff, especially with all the stuff that I have going on with me. Yeah. So That would be the only concern. But I have the same concern about my dad, who has neuropathy and prostate cancer, living in St. Thomas 7 months out of the year. I mean, if he has something serious going on, he's gonna have to be, medevaced to the stateside, which they did get some kind of insurance where it'll cover that. So if he has a serious issue, they'll just medevac him. But it's still a concern. I mean, that's far away, you know. But he's living his best life, and I'm happy for him. So, your Quirkle coloring book is out for delivery. I'm stocking the front door. Next up, I need to buy the pens. Awesome. I'm so excited, Teresa. You will love that book. It took me a little getting used to it first and trying to figure out like exactly. I got confused with between 1 and 5, like was 1 the dark color or was 5 the dark color? But you'll get the hang of it, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. You'll like it. Yeah. And I would just get Ohuhu markers for that book. Yeah. I bought some of those ink tracing books. You did, Chrissy? Have you gotten them already? Have you tried them? I love the ink tracing books. Yeah. I haven't worked on them this week. I've been too stuck on diamond painting. So let me know if you've tried them. Yeah. I'm still debating on doing a mystery WeeWax. You did one last night. It was fun. Really? Which book did you get? Let me know. I'm debating on doing a mystery WeeWax. I just don't know how well it's going to do because people, and I get it, people are very particular with their scents. But like I said before, it would be like, okay, it would be a food scent or a fruit scent or, you know, an earthy scent, that kind of thing. Oh, sure. Absolutely. Yeah, let me grab it. Hold on. I've got a bunch of sets. Hold on. I've got a bunch of sets. I gotta move stuff, so hold on. I'm gonna have an avalanche down here. Oh, stay there. Okay, so this is my smaller set. I've got a really big set too. But it's Ohuhu. And lots and lots of colors. Lots of colors. Yeah, Amazon does have Ohuhu markers on sale right now. You got the ink tracing, Trippy Days, and Ocean Realms. Awesome. That's a concern when we go to the country house. It's over an hour away to the nearest hospital and like a million trees, and it kicks my anxiety. Yeah, I agree, Artemis. It does freak me out, especially because the Wi-Fi out there, the internet isn't great. They did update it, but it's still not great. Yeah. So, oh no, these are for the Quirkle book. So like that book, the Quirkles, I'm using permanent marker, and they're single-sided, so you just put paper behind it. I put paper behind it, but yeah. So like that's my rhino. That's my turtle. So all you do is you just get 5 markers and you go from the lightest color, and then you just work your way through 1 through 5. But yeah, those are the markers that I use. Ohuhu. So I highly recommend the Ohuhu ones. The ink tracing on these books, I use this. I think I showed it last time, but I'll show it again. This is the best pen I've found. The Micron, they're Sakura. They're made by Sakura. They're Micron 05. It's thin enough, but it's not too thin. You know what I mean? And it's ink, so it's archival ink, so it's not going to smear. So I highly recommend the Micron 05. I have a whole set of those for the ink tracing. But yeah, I love my Quirkles book. I think I've got like 2 or 3 of these books. But the animal one I find that's the one I have the most fun with. So yes, highly recommend. Highly recommend. So yeah, I would check out the sale on Ohuhu markers. They have a new micron thicker one in a value pack, was on sale for Amazon. Okay, awesome. Very cool. I got those micron pens too from Amazon. Yay. You got the same books? Oh, sweet. Did you get this in the paperback or the hardback? The hardback is much better in my opinion. Much better. The paper in it is much better than the paperbacks. So yeah. Yep. And I like the fact I can sit in bed on my I've got a little desk pad thing you lay on your legs, and I can just sit there and work on this in bed. Can't diamond paint in bed. It's not good. It's not good. Those pens are awesome. Yes. I mean, I've done 2 full pages of ink tracing, actually 3 full pages with 1 pen. I haven't run out yet. So need to use my Ohuhu markers. Haven't colored in a minute. Yeah. Always keep them. That's the other thing. Always keep them laying sideways like this. Don't leave them sitting upright. It dries out faster. So if you leave them sideways, it keeps the ink more evenly distributed. So lay them on their side. That's what I was told by an artist friend. An artist friend. Yes. Love my Ohuhu markers. I've got like 3 sets. So yes. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, the thunder. Y'all can't hear the thunder, but I can hear it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Thunder. So yes. Same thing. I store any pen I have, I store it sideways like this. I don't store it up. I don't store it down. I store it sideways. That way, if you store it down, you run the risk of it leaking. If you store it up, it can dry out faster. So just store it sideways, just like that. Yeah. Yes, sideways is the best way. See, Jeremy knows. Jeremy knows. Jeremy used to do a bunch of stuff with markers. I remember you doing stuff years ago with markers. Yeah. Yep, and I have tons of colored pencils. Oh my gosh, I have so many colored pencil sets. They're all like in that closet, like buried in a tub. Oh, you never knew? Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. If you have any questions about coloring, markers, I mean, I'll try to answer whatever I can about whimsical animals, architecture, and ink tracing. Nice. Nice. Yes. Let's see. No. Hold on. I'm trying to. You're working on Nefertiti. Oh, that's the Mandy Manzano, right? Pretty sure that's the Mandy Manzano. Yeah. So, you love adult coloring? Yeah, I used to really enjoy it until I found diamond painting. And then when I found diamond painting, it was like, oh, I don't have to pick my colors and I can just put little beads on a sticky canvas. But I do miss it. I do kind of miss it. I've been thinking about it recently, so I might start doing it again. We'll see. I'll probably go back to starting with my markers and then see how I feel about colored pencils. I haven't used colored pencils in at least probably 2 years. So I don't even know if I remember how to do it. Like all of my shading techniques I had and tips and tricks. I don't know if I remember all that. Maybe. But colored pencils they're much more finicky than using a marker. How many whips do you have? You have 100 diamond painting whips? I say diamond painting whips. I think I probably have like 20 coloring book whips. I couldn't even tell you. All these books behind me, all of these are coloring books. Yeah, those are all coloring books. Yeah. They're all DAC, really? I've got some that are DAC whips, and then I've got a lot of small shop whips. Like I've got some Enablers Outposts sitting on my dining room table. Um, I have a Lazy River sitting on my table. Trying to think. I've got a Jaded Gem Shop sitting out there. Yeah, it gives you rust paint. Yeah. Yeah. The colored pencils, and I think it's because they're so, which is strange because I like all of my diamond painting pens to be thin, but a colored pencil for me to grip it, and I usually color, I'm a hard presser, so it just hurts my wrist for some reason. I know, right? I'll bet you have an amazing stash, Rosemary, or an amazing stash. Like, do you just rotate out all of your whips? I used to have a lot of whips, but I try to cut that back. Yeah. Yeah. I did too for a while, but Jeremy, you know what? The older I get, the more I'm just like, you know what? Who cares? If I want to start a canvas and just put like 50 drills down and put it to the side, okay. But if I feel like starting one, I'll start it. Who cares? It's a craft. You do what you want to do, you know? Man, like riding a bike, climb in that closet. I believe in you. I'm not climbing in that closet. If I climb in that closet, I'm not coming out. There's so much stuff in that closet. Mm-mm. I don't even let friends look in that closet. Mm-mm. Nope. I rotate and hang them up depending how I feel. And that makes sense. That makes sense. I work on what I feel like. So if I'm feeling like I really want to work on animals, I'll pick one of my animal whips. Or if I want something with bright, pretty colors, sometimes I want to work on a landscape. Who knows? It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Um, yeah, how do you kit up, Rosemary, with all of those? You got to have a ton of storage, right? Or, I mean, yeah, because the DAC, you got to have a ton of stuff to put them in. That's a good question, Carol. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. I love my Elizabeth Ward containers, though. Like, that's what I've got. This one. Oh, okay. Yeah. I love my Elizabeth Ward containers. That's for Rainbow Tornado. Yep. Rainbow Tornado. There it is. That's the image of it. Um, I get bored of paintings if there are a lot of heavy confetti, so I put it up to find a new one that is color blocking. And you know what I found, Jeremy? Um, the hand rendered canvases have a lot less confetti, which is really nice. Really nice. Yeah. Yeah. I was curious about that too, Carol. Yeah. You should post pics of how you store your whips. Yeah, I agree. I kit up my store. I kit up my storage bins from DAC. Okay. So, like, every single whip, you have 100 whips with 100 DAC bins? Wow. That's crazy. Oh. Yeah, so that's what I've noticed. The hand rendered kits, especially from, like, a small shop, not a lot of confetti. So, yeah. Yeah, and Carol uses, it's like a here, I'll show it to you. I have it in my cart. It's like a nail polish holder, and she uses that to hold her, Elizabeth Ward containers. Let's see. What I do is when I kit down, I just store the DAC numbers together. Okay, I gotcha. I have DAC Peggy Collins mystery kit. In between it and the mystery and confetti deluxe, I can only work on a day or so. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay, here. So let me find a good picture. So, like, It's showing a holder for nail polish, but you put your Elizabeth Ward container, so you put your container in it, like, you know, upright like that into that, and they just stack across. I'm pretty sure that's how Carol does it. You only kit up one at a time? Wait, I'm confused. You kit up one at a time, but you have 100 whips? So, like, you work on it for a little bit and then you kit it down? I'm confused. Call me old. Let me know what you mean by that. Okay, yeah, I wanted to share this with y'all. It holds the EW containers wonderfully, way more than what fits in an EW tray and takes less space. Yeah, I've got it in my cart. I just need to get it. Okay, let's see. Share screen. All right. Add to stage. Okay. So this is pressed and placed. And all right. Newest. Okay, so I got this one. I just ordered this one. The Midnight Greenhouse. Isn't that cute? And it's got like a little, come on you. It's got a little kitty sitting at the front of the greenhouse door. Isn't that adorable? But you can get it in squares or rounds. So of course I got it in round. It shows a square render and then it shows a round render. So cute. And then I also got, whoops. Yeah, Parade, hand rendered. I got this one. Isn't that just so cute? Oh my gosh. I finished each DAC canvas first. I have 100, but only one at a time. Oh, okay, I got you. Hi, Jay Lily. I know. I thought that's what she meant too. I thought she meant she had 100 works in progress. I just have my EW sitting on a book holder. That's a good idea. That's actually a really good idea, Artemis. Yes. Isn't that cute? Parade. And it's hand rendered. And you can get it square or round. So that's a square render, and then that's a round render. So I got it in a round. So there's going to be a lot of color blocking throughout the sky and the clouds, which I'm okay with. But it's got like a bunch of different colored kitties. So I ordered those two recently. But she has a section of hand rendered canvases. These are the newest ones, so it's new to old. But this is a fairly new company. So I'm pretty impressed with the quality of the one that I'm working on, which isn't even hand rendered. So look at those penguins. Look at those penguins. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys. Look at the mother's hen. Mother hen's love. Oh, you're playing Super Mario with Whitley. Have fun with that, Shug. Yes. So yeah, I'm actually pretty impressed with pressed and placed. So yeah. Yeah, and some of them are kind of pricey, but I mean for hand rendering and for the size, I don't think it's that bad. So anyway, wanted to share that with you and show you what I got. Oh, but the one I'm working on, let me show you that real quick. So I can hear that thunder. I can hear that thunder. Okay, well, it says are they all hand rendered? I guess it is hand rendered then. Okay. Maybe it is hand rendered. That would make sense. But that's the one I'm working on now, and it's in round drills. So, and it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Very good, and it's got 34 colors. So there's not a lot of colors, but it does have 4 ABs and 2, she calls them moon dust. So yeah, that's the round render. So I'm having fun with it. It's nice, bright, cheerful colors. They do drop ship. Yes, Artemis. They do. Shelf of Whimsy is so colorful and has a kitty. Let me see. Shelf of Whimsy. Let's see. Let's see. I know. I saw this and I was gonna get it. I really was. But and I know it looks like it's a ragdoll cat, but it's not a Siamese cat. I know I'm being ultra, ultra extra right now. And I was like, you know what? I'd rather get the greenhouse because I like the greenhouse one better than this one. But this one is adorable. This one is absolutely adorable. Um, but you can get this one in round or square as well. So I do prefer round. Yeah, I like round drills. So yes. Yes, yes. Hey, Shug. Oh my gosh, Sophie's here. They're hand rendering? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if the one I'm working on is hand rendered or not. Maybe it is, but the quality of it's fantastic. Um, I love it. So I loved it enough to go buy 2 more. So add the background in to make it a Siamese. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. But I did just place another order with them. So, um, and I also heard, Minky told me that they have upgraded the plastic. I will say the plastic on this canvas that I'm working on is really bad. It's very thin. But she said that the plastic has been upgraded. So that's good, to a thicker plastic. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, but she's got, I mean, they've got mini kits. And Amber, the owner of the company, she does a lot of the artwork herself. But these are, mini kits that you can get. They have a retro mini kit, fairy tales, frogs, campfire. So many mini kits. They're just adorable. So yeah, it's just it's really nice to see all the hand rendering, and a variety as well. So, and they've got some really good artists, some amazing artists. Yeah, I just love those penguins so much. I should have gotten the penguins, man. um, yeah. So, and there are a lot of artists I've never heard of, which is also very cool to get new artists into the mix. So, very cool. Very cool. So yeah, definitely check out Preston Place. I highly recommend. Love that one with the killer whales. So cute. So yeah, wanted to share that with you guys. I know. I miss you too, Sophie. I know. The images are adorable. Um, Hi, Christopher Kalasa. Yes. I'm trying to get out of my slump. Something cute and new may help. Look, if you want something cute and new, I highly recommend checking out Preston Place for sure. Yeah. It definitely has a lot of cute stuff. Lots of cute stuff. Like, oh my gosh, look at this. Ocean Journal, hand rendered. And this one's large. This is a 70 by 100. But oh my gosh, that's so cute. So cute. And look, Spring Bicycle Ride by Cocoa. Oh my gosh. That rendering is fantastic. Fantastic. Look at how good that rendering is compared to the original artwork. Wow. That's awesome. Awesome. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys. Wanted to share that with y'all. Oh, please do, Sophie. We've missed you. I'm glad you're back. And I hope you're back for a little bit. And you're gonna stay for a little while. I hope you don't get shipped off again anytime soon. So, all right. I won't stop sharing that. The finishes look so dang cute too. I'm just patiently waiting for your order. Have you not ordered from them before? Like, this is your first time ordering from them? I'm telling you what, I'm really wondering. I mean, like, look how good that is. Like, that looks so good. Like, I'm just so impressed. You know? It looks great. And even for a round drill, look at how good the rendering is for a round drill cut. Like, this is the kind of rendering you see on square drills, not round drills. And even though the round drills are acrylic, I have not so far run into like bad drills, like at all. So, ooh, yay. It's just going to make you want to order more, Sophie. Oh, you're welcome, Rosemary. Yes. Yes, yes. It's so good. Katie got it in squares. That's what got me to go get it in rounds, to be honest with you. I watched her unboxing of it. I was like, oh my gosh, please tell me this one comes in rounds. And it did. It's just the colors and the cherry blossoms. It's just, it makes my heart smile. Makes my heart smile. Maybe it was a sippy cup champagne. Oh my gosh, y'all are crazy. Okay, well, it is almost 9 o'clock, and I can't believe I was able to talk for an hour because I really had no idea what I was going to talk about. But don't forget, Citrus Surge, WeeWax, and Wax Melts are going to come out this Friday, July the 10th at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. So if you like you some Mountain Dew, some lemon lime fizz, check it out. And Jeremy is coming on in 3 minutes. So make sure you go check out Jeremy tonight. He goes live right after me. So yes, an old one popping up out of the blue. So yes. Artie, what scent did you want to try? Oh, okay. Are you getting her a scent to send to her? If she wants to try the Mountain Dew, or the watermelon, I'll make an extra watermelon if she wants to try that. Just let me know, Jay Lily, because I know you've got your gift card. Yeah. So anyway, go watch Jeremy. I'm sure Carol, can you pop in Jeremy's link? That would be great. Thank you. Go watch Jeremy. He's doing his Giddy Up event right now in July. Anything horse related, any craft regarding horses. So you want lemonade, pink lemonade. I don't have pink lemonade. So yes. All right. Love you guys. I will see you again very, very soon. Bye, guys.